Battery pushback in Vacaville. Tonight, the city is listening as neighbors list off their concerns for proposed lithium-ion battery plants in town.
City leaders laid out how they want to restrict the plans, and neighbors had a lot to say tonight. The plan is to place it right here east of town near the intersection of Kilkenny and Burns Road. Your reporter covering Solano County, you see her right there, Ashley Sharp, was at tonight's meeting. All right, Ashley, what happened?
Well, that's just one project, and it's actually outside of city limits. So they're kind of looking to the future as they're expecting more of these projects to be popping up, proposed for Vacaville. Now, for context, this all stems from a statewide push to meet renewable energy goals. And these battery storage facilities are a huge part of that. They're right now being fast-tracked by the state under new laws signed by Governor Newsom. So for the city of Vacaville, with no regulations on the books for these types of facilities, they laid out their plan tonight for a new ordinance, asking neighbors for input.
Be interested in signing our opposition letter.
Generating a lot of buzz in Vacaville are proposed battery storage plants.
So many people were not aware that these were even coming to Vacaville.
Neighbors throwing their energy behind organizing opposition.
Our city banned these projects,
saying these facilities bring fire danger and environmental nightmare, and they shouldn't be close to homes or hospitals like one proposed site just outside of city limits called the Corby Project.
We're not just concerned about that project. We're worried about anything else that's going to pop up from here on out.
In a meeting Wednesday night,
we are taking all the risk by having this in our community. There is no benefit.
The city of Vacaville outlined restrictions they want in place for battery plants before they potentially come to town under state approval.
The next area
and city planners asked neighbors to weigh in.
I think we have an obligation to make sure that Vacaville is not the next Moss Landing. I think that's a critical point right now that we need to look at.
In January, a large fire erupted at a lithium-ion battery facility in Monterey County, prompting local evacuations.
From every incident that happens, across the country, we're learning from every one of those. We're poring over the after-action reports.
Vacaville's fire chief says safety is their top priority.
So before any project comes in here, we're gonna monitor that very closely, take a look at it, and make sure that we have a good emergency plan.
For neighbors,
I don't want to breathe it. I don't want to see fires, and I don't want to have to pay triple on my insurance.
But if things like this pass, we absolutely would sell our home and move.
Yeah, strong words from community members tonight, and some of the things that they brought to the table as far as their ideas for this ordinance were that these facilities should sit at least a mile from homes. Right now, the city proposed a 300-foot buffer. They say that's not enough, and a lot of neighbors said they should ban lithium-ion batteries altogether and force these companies to use what they call safer energy alternatives instead. Now, again, this was a trial run for what they want to put in this ordinance. They're expected to put out the draft for the new ordinance in November.